Hey ladies, before we have our actual party tonight, I just really wanted to go ahead and do kind of like a run-through launch of how I do a business presentation. So this is how the table is set up. I did post a picture on our team page for you to see. When guests come into the home, the very first thing I like to do is I have at my iPad and I put on a solution tool, and I have guests put in there which regimen would be appropriate for them, recommended by the doctors. A few different ideas that you can do. I ordered these name tags from Amazon, I think, and you can do a name tag that coordinates with a color regimen that matches to them. Or another option would be putting a piece of ribbon around a wine glass with color coordinations from their regimen. Or lots of times I like to do a plate. So I'll go to the dollar store and I'll buy green plates, yellow plates, purple plates, blue plates that coordinate with the regimens. So that way during the evening when I'm doing a presentation, I know which regimen goes to each person that I'm talking to. So I can make sure I can make eye contact and I can see if they have questions and whatnot. So as the party begins, I like to pass out product guides, and I pass out folders. And in the folders, it contains products at a glance on one side, and the other side I like to include a PC enrollment form, a consultant application, and a retail order form. So that's what I put in folders that I give to every guest, so if they want to order right that night or if they want to take them home. But basically, when I start a business presentation, I like to welcome everyone, and I give my little short story, and it goes, something like this. Hey guys, this is Erin Turner here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. And I'm going to do a little bit of a business presentation about what Rodan Fields is and what it can offer you as an entrepreneur or as a customer. So about over 2 years ago, my girlfriend Erin approached me at Rodan Fields. I am a high school assistant principal by trade, and I was taking some time to stay at home with my 3 children. I just had a baby, and I could have cared less about Rodan Fields. I didn't know what it was, and I didn't care what it was. So I blew her off for quite some time. But naturally, as we all do, I was really watching her business excel, and it kind of caught my attention. I was watching her win trips to Napa Valley and Nashville, and she was doing all these different types of lifestyle changes, and I thought, what is Rodan Fields? What is she doing? So I did some research on my own about Rodan Fields, and it intrigued me, first of all, because I had really bad adult acne and melasma. So I thought, well, maybe I'll try the products and see how it goes. So I reached back with Erin quite a while after she had approached me and said, okay, I think I want to try your acne line. But when I learned so much about the company and I gave her a few minutes of my time to listen about Rodan Fields, it really intrigued me. Dr. Rodan and Dr. Fields, they're the doctors that created Proactive. So Rodan Fields is their adult line that they created. Their products range everywhere from sensitive skin to helping firm the skin, to melasma and sunspots, to an acne line. So I thought, oh, that's neat. But what I really liked is that they initially did start in high-end retail, and in 2007 is when they decided they were going to make a huge change for themselves and for the people around them. So they pulled out behind the glass cabinets of retail stores, and they decided to start a direct sales company. Why did they do that? Because they saw where marketing trends were going, and they saw that so many people were going to the internet to buy and purchase things as opposed to going into stores. Kind of like with Proactive in the 90s, doing infomercials. It was extremely cutting edge for them. So at this, they decided they were going to try something different, cutting edge, online type of thing. It's been a huge blessing for them and a huge blessing for all those that have been involved. In 2013, Rodan Fields had brought in $196 million in sales. The following year, in 2014, their sales volume was up to over $330 million. A few other things that really intrigued me with Rodan Fields and their business model was that we have, first of all, a 60-day money-back guarantee. So I knew I could try the company for 60 days, and if it wasn't a fit for me and my family, I could get 100% of my money back. The second thing that really intrigued me about Rodan Fields is that we're not a party-based company. So I'm not leaving my home in the evenings and going to host parties because I don't have to. It's a very smart, savvy business plan that's all done online. Another thing that really intrigued me was that we did not hold any inventory. So I don't have a stock of products that I'm going to deliver to people's front doors. When they place their orders online, it goes directly to their front door and not mine. And it also, in turn, becomes residual income for you. So I took these different key points to my husband, and we prayed about it and decided, that maybe we should explore this. So my husband, who's a financial advisor, decided to look into Rodan and Fields. And one of the things that he really liked is where they were going, looking into the future. When I joined Rodan and Fields in May of 2014, they are ranked number 65 in the top 100 direct sale companies in the entire world. 65. Since I joined in May of 2014, they've already bounced up to number 50, okay? We've only gone into Canada, and that was this past February. So their growth has been significant. They've won all kinds of awards for their products and everything. Okay, so now I'm briefly going to go in and talk to you a little bit and talk about our products. My favorite is our Unblemished line, so I'm going to talk about that one first. Right now, our Unblemished line is ranked number 1 in the acne line of premium skincares. The first step we have is an acne sulfur wash. The second step, we have 2 toner options. I don't have the first one out here, but it's a clarifying toner, and that's for active acne and blackheads. The second one, which does contain hydroquinone, the spot fading toner, is for acne and acne scarring. The third step is our benzoyl peroxide dual chamber treatment pump. Benzoyl peroxide is on one side and the rest of the ingredients are on the other. That allows for the products to stay more potent and to give you better optimal results. The last step is an oil control SPF 20 sunscreen. Sunscreen, yes. You are going to notice that all of our regimens do contain sunscreen as the last step. You're also going to notice that our regimens are a series of steps. The reason being is that it gives you the right ingredients in the right order for the best results that you can have. The next line that I want to highlight on is our reverse line. Our reverse line is for sun damage, it's for uneven skin tone, for dull skin, for melasma, for freckles. It's fantastic. We have the first step is a deep exfoliating wash. The second step is an intensive brightening toner. The third step, you hear a lot right now, a lot of talk about vitamin C and retinol. What an awesome combo it is. In fact, it really is. So the vitamin C and retinol, again, kind of like the third step of the Unblemished, is separated into different containers for the best results, but fantastic, fantastic stuff. It's going to allow for you to brighten your complexion, but also tighten your skin. And the last step is an SPF 50, which does fight both UVA and UVB rays. The next 2 that I want to touch base with you on is our Soothe and our Redefine. Our Soothe regimen is for sensitive skin, it's for eczema, it's for rosacea, it's for psoriasis, for redness. It's really a great line. We have a gentle exfoliating wash. We have a sensitive skin treatment, which is going to really help with the sensitivity in the skin. And then we also have our moisture replenishing cream, which is going to help rebuild those barriers to allow your skin to be able to stay calm and tolerate other products. And our last step is our mineral-based sunscreen, which is very popular. The last one I want to touch base on, the bread and butter of our company, is our Redefine regimen. So once you fix problems, you can get to this one, or if you're lucky and you don't have these other issues, you can start with the Redefine. The Redefine, the first step is a kaolin clay-based mask that you start with. The second step is a pore minimizing toner. And in the AM, you would use our AM Triple Defense cream. And then at nighttime, you use the Time Release Overnight Restorative Cream. So it has time release vitamins in it that last up to 12 hours. Really awesome line as well. We do have a few beauty tools that I want to highlight on that are really unique and special to Rodan and Fields. If you've ever heard of microdermabrasion, we have our ever so famous macro exfoliator. And basically when you turn it on, the doctors have created DocSmart technology in here. So in 5 minutes, this exfoliates over 5 million dead skin cells on your face, which is basically a layer of skin. It's so powerful that it can only be used 1 time per week, but it will help you with fine lines and wrinkles and getting in deeper to remove the dead skin. If you have ever heard of microneedling, that brings me to our next beauty tool. Our amp roller here contains 125 stainless steel acupuncture grade needles. You roll it on your skin for no longer than a minute in different directions. You can even do your neck. It's going to help loosen the skin and kind of break it. And with doing this, it's going to allow for you to amplify your results and allow those products to get in deeper to help tighten and rejuvenate the skin. We have our acute care. This was a hot topic released this past year. Our acute care contains 98% hyaluronic acid and 2% peptides. You put the acute care on areas of concern where you may have wrinkles. You sleep in them overnight, and results and studies have shown that if you use the acute care every 3 nights for 1 month, so 10 times, your results can last you up to 3 months, which is pretty awesome. So you don't need to have fillers done if that's what you currently do. So those are really the main products that I wanted to highlight on. We do have a bunch of really great products in our essentials line, which contain sunscreen, a sunless tanner. We have our body moisturizer. We have lip microdermabrasion. We have eye gloss, which contains peptides, which will help with puffiness. We have our body microdermabrasion, which is fantastic. We have lip renewing serum, which contains vitamin E, which will really help with lip definition and help soften your lips. Our night renewing serum, which contains peptides and retinol, will help tighten the skin. It goes very well with our regimens, especially the amp roller. We have our ever so famous multifunction eye cream, which contains peptides, and it's a really awesome eye cream. This little tub will last you about 4 to 6 months. So that's really a nice highlight of any of our products. If you have any questions, please get in touch with me, and I'd be more than happy to help answer them for you.